Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2022. The time is 11:01 a.m. It is a special meeting agenda
Yeah, I forgot papers, but it's we'll just move on.
to consider human resource personnel changes. Is Bill on? Bill, are you on?
Yes.
Okay. Attending a
I'm
commission.
on.
Thank you. Attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Okay, first item of business. Part-time temporary legal intern position request, prosecuting attorney. Barry, go right ahead, please.
Thank you, Commissioners. I would like to have the board authorize a part-time position effective this pay period that we're currently in that would extend through May 13th of this year. Because it's a temporary position, there's no benefits implication, and that's why you don't see any on the schedule that was provided. The funding for this position, among other things, I had a felony position that I had an employee that was on leave without pay for approximately 9 weeks. And so there are other sources as well, but that was the one that I identified as being a source of funds that would otherwise be unspent that I would like to utilize for this position. This particular person has been working in our office kind of pretty much continually since last summer, so he's not only experienced with our office, but he's also been providing particularly good assistance in a couple big cases. And so $20 an hour is pretty normal for intern pay when we can pay it. We don't have a position in our budget, and so when I can, I like to provide a little compensation for the interns that come in and help out in the office.
Okay, so you're going to be bringing this individual, when does this individual start?
He's already been working,
Oh, he's already been working.
yeah, as a unpaid intern.
Oh, okay.
When does this position get filled again? Or is it filled right now?
It doesn't, if it exists, it's not filled or funded.
It doesn't exist yet. He's asking.
I'm
for
sorry,
a new-
the full-time position that has been vacated because the person was on leave or the person.
It's anticipated that we're gonna promote from within, and so we're currently interviewing to fill a position that will be vacant after we decide where that person would most appropriately be placed. Because the person who left is an AT4. AT4s are hard to find in this market. So again, probably promote from within and then fill with somebody as soon as possible.
Okay, so they could potentially overlap if you found somebody.
Well, they will overlap, but the funding that I would use.
Yeah,
for
still
the
exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that part. I was just wondering when that position was going to be filled and you're actively looking for it.
We interviewed 2 individuals yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, so this is interim, is that it?
Correct.
Okay.
Temporary. I'm not sure what the right word is.
No, that's fine. Bill, any questions?
No, I really don't have any questions.
Leslie, you okay?
I suppose.
Motion?
Just a quick
Oh.
Yeah, go right
question.
ahead, please.
Barry, are you wanting to start the pay as of January 17th or starting Monday or just so we're
Doesn't-
clear on the motion?
The pay period we're in, so I guess that would go back to the 17th, is that right?
So the beginning of this pay period.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so the estimated annual impact is just under 14,000, is that correct?
It is.
Okay.
Right. And that vacated position will cover that, and then a new person will be filling that, and then we'll still be on budget.
Correct.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Motion?
I move that we approve the part-time temporary legal intern position request with prosecuting attorney beginning this pay period, and I believe it was $20 per hour up until May 13th, 2022.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Filios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Thank you, Barry.
Commissioners.
Second item? Retention bonus request, Sheriff's Office. Sheriff?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Robert Norris, Sheriff. In an effort to retain some of our personnel that are in line positions in the jail, we are asking the board to consider and approve retention and recruitment, or a retention bonus for line personnel to include deputies and control room operators. As you know, we have a $389,000 contract with the U.S. Marshals Service that we'd like to keep, but we're kind of teetering with currently our 17 on training and 14 vacancies in the jail. So we came to the Recruitment and Retention Committee with Sylvia, and this plan was born that we would give $500 a month bonuses to fully trained deputies and $250 bonuses to deputies on training. And this would come out of our salary savings of approximate costs that were ran by the finance director's office at $198,000.
Control room operators.
And so that's what we would get that from, the salary savings.
Okay, so I guess, missed. We're looking at estimated remaining. So even after we spend $818,000, we're looking at $619,000 remaining.
We're actually only spending $198.
Okay. Yeah, it's this bold number here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That number's much better.
Yes.
Yes. I guess I should be wearing my glasses anyway. Yeah, I mean, this is the same thing we're doing for 911. And then how many months is this? 4 months? Just like at 911. Okay. Okay. How is we approved 8 control room operators going to detention deputies. Did that help?
You know, it's just a very challenging
Sure.
employment market,
Yeah.
and with weird dynamics. It's just a weird employment market. We're just not getting the applications at the rate that we used
Need. Yeah.
to get them. We currently have 2 control room operators on training with 1 vacancy. It does help in the operation because it makes everybody much more flexible. But
Okay.
we're just not getting the applications, and it's just
Sure. Okay. I mean, we did it for 911. I think if we're at critical times, this is not something like we can reduce our DMV hours. I mean, we got to be at 911. We got to be in the jail. So, I'm fine with this, and just hopefully it works.
Bill, do you have any questions? Okay, I do. I just want to make sure I understand this. Okay, so $500 a month, quantity, I guess that's for 60 individuals, is that correct? Okay, so the loaded per individual is 601,
Yes,
and the total is 36,000,
monthly.
monthly.
And then for the 4 months, it's 144.
144, 240, okay, and then likewise for the other 2, I get it.
Right, so what we did is for the entry-level deputies that are in training and stuff, we still need to retain them.
Yes.
So we cut their bonus in half to $250 a month, and there are 13 of them.
Okay,
So then that total cost for 4 months is $15,626
okay,
loaded. And then we did retention bonuses for the control room operators at $500 a month. They currently have 14. And then the total cost for 4 months is $33,572.
yes,
The unaudited projected total loaded was $193,480.
438,
438,
Yep.
and then we included a $5,000 employee appreciation incentives.
For 911.
What we talked about at our recruiting meeting for the sheriff's office team was also doing maybe some meals or some drop-in of something for the staff that are there. So that is a projection of $5,000 for a total of $198,438.
And partially the meals are because so much overtime is being worked
Right,
that we're
right.
trying to do what we can to make it a little bit easier for them to work the overtime.
Okay, so the remaining amount, which is 619,000, okay, what budget are we looking at there?
The A budget for the
The A
jail.
budget? Okay, yeah, I figured it was A budget, but I was wondering if it was a specific component within the A budget.
Just jail operations budget.
Just jail ops. Okay, thank you. Okay. Bill, once again, anything?
Yeah, I was trying to say something and it didn't get through.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. This is just not a simple give more money, throw more money at it. I think it's well crafted. It's something that may help us up through this period, and we need to continue concentrating on keeping these staff people. And a lot of them live here. We'd like to keep them here. So I think it's a good idea. I really do.
Okay. Ready? Motion?
I move that we approve the retention bonuses for the individuals outlined for a 4-month period for jail.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried.
Do we need to specify a pay period in that?
That's what we were just discussing. Effective pay period 4, so that would be the beginning of February.
Okay,
February, March, April, May.
okay, so do I need to amend the motion or we can just make that clarification, pay period 4?
Well, our standard operation is the next pay period.
And that's what we're doing?
Yes.
And that's
Okay.
what we're doing?
SOP.
So
Thank
we're
you.
fine. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Item 3, request to reinstate customer service clerk 3 from 2. Allison?
Thank you. Allison Knapp for the record. This is a position for our front desk gals in the assessor's office. We had lowered this position to a 2, hoping to get more people applying or coming in. And we finally had somebody come in, apply, and interview. And they're incredibly overqualified. So we're asking to just reinstate that number clerk 3 position so that she can slip into that position
Okay.
instead.
Okay.
So,
ahead.
sorry, this is more of a admin question. So obviously it was downgraded. Was it downgraded in the last budget cycle or this budget cycle? Last budget cycle, so that's why you come before us. Okay, just making that clarification, and I'm fine.
As in fiscal 21.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bill, any questions?
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Motion.
I move that we approve the position adjustment for customer service clerk 2 to a customer service clerk 3 as outlined for the assessors.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion is carried. Thank you. Thanks, Allison. Item 4.
I think we're good. We don't need to
need
do
it?
that today. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It'll be probably in the next
Fair enough.
thing. So,
All right, then. Public comment? Nothing?
Okay.
I've got, let's call it 11:14, meeting adjourned. Thank